sir?
Well, there was this old boy down there that had this house, and everybody said this house was haunted, and he couldn't get anybody to rent the house because everybody thought the house was haunted. So he decided to prove that there wasn't any haunts in that house. Okay, so he going along and he sees this old boy named James Lewis, and he said to him, he said, James Lewis, he said, I want you to spend the night up at my house just to prove to folks that they ain't haunted. James Lewis said, man, I ain't staying up in there for nothing. I ain't gonna stay up in that house and spend the whole night up there and sit up all by myself and just prove that it ain't haunted. And say you gotta put something on it, man. You gotta give me some money or something. He said, James Lewis, he said, if you stay up there all night, you prove to folks that house ain't haunted. He said, I'll give you $100. He said, $100? He said, man, there ain't that much money in the world. He said, sure there is. He says, I'll give you a check. He said, good? He said, sure it's good. It won't bounce. He said, all right, man. He says, I'll spend the night up there. He said, but here's what you got to do. You got to give me a big cauldron of grease. You got to get me some catfish. You got to get me some coffee. You got to get me some RC Coca-Cola and some moon pies. And I'll stay up there and spend the night in your house just to prove to everybody that it ain't haunted. So he said, all right, that's it. It's a done deal. So that night, James Lewis sitting up there and he's got his catfish cooking in the cauldron. He's got his coffee pot on the stove. He's got them RC Coca-Colas and he's got the moon pies there. And he's just sitting there just grooving and having himself a party all by himself right there. Long about 9 o'clock, man, you hear this door open real slow. Something like, boom. In walks this little bitty dude, about 3 feet tall. Got long, straggly hair down his back. He's got long, knuckly old knees and fingers. And he's got them something look like little Lebanese tennis shoes on his feet with the curled up toes. He come walking in there, his little beady eyes, man, just got little beady eyes in there. He walk in there and he says, is he gonna be here when John gets here? James Lewis said, man, he says, you ain't nothing but a figment of my imagination. Flipped an RC bottle cap at him, hit him in the head, and blap, he went flying out the window. So James Lewis sat there and he said, man, I ain't gonna be scared. There ain't no haunts in here. I ain't gonna be worried about it at all. So he sat there and he's still grooving, eating his catfish, man, having himself a ball. On about 10 o'clock, door opens a little bit slower. Boom. In walks this dude about 4 feet tall. He's got eyes look like ball bearings and he's shooting sparks out of his eyes. He's got warts all over his body and all over his face. He's ugly. He's got long, skinny fingernails and he walks in there and he looks over at him and he said, man, he says, is you going to be here when John gets here? James Lewis looks him down and says, oh, you ain't nothing but a figment of my imagination too. He said, I'll just get rid of you right now, throw an RC bottle at him and hit him and he went flying out the window. So he says, man, I ain't going to be worried about nothing. I'm just going to sit here, have myself a party, drink me some more coffee, and just have a good time. So he's sitting there and he's having himself a blast, he thinks. Long about midnight, man, the door opens again. Real slow and fast. Slow and fast at the same time. Different kind of thing. He went, boom! And then walks this dude about 9 feet tall. Got something other like chains and locks and padlocks wrapped around his legs and everything. So when he walks and takes a step, it sounds something like chonk, 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 chonk. He's got greasy hair. He's got sweat running down his face. He's got eyes shooting fire out of him. He's got long legs and knuckles just dragging on the ground. He walks over to that big cauldron with grease, reaches down inside there, grabs him a big old handful of catfish, and just shoves them all down his mouth in one bite. Walks over to where that coffee pot's at, takes hold of that coffee pot, scalding hot coffee, just glugs it all down. Boom, 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 boom. Don't even burn him. Wiped his hand across his face, looks over at him and says, "Is you gonna be here when John gets here?" James Lewis said, "Man, if you ain't John, I'm gone."
Yay!